Hello, hi everyone. This is Sami here from Agronomy Solutions. Welcome to the one more blog. Today, here we being an agriculturist, we being an agronomist, we being a farmer, there is no monsoon vibes or no cold weather vibes. The vibes is only about how to protect the crop from the heavy rains. Yes, bag it Shop.
Hot bag it.
SSP granules. SSP granules we are going with because I have told the contents in it. So Paddy groups, this is one of the best SSP material what we get. So we are just using 10 bags of SSP, mixing it to 3 bags of urea and 3 bags of potash, because we want to keep urea and potash for this round very little. So we are mixing with this. So here what happens is, if we mix together SSP, urea, potash, if we mix together, there are the chances of liquidation. So instead of it gets watery, instead of getting watery, so what we are doing it, we leave 4 people in the row first to apply SSP granules. Then we'll behind that make 2 people in one row urea potash, which we have mixed 3 bags of urea and 3 bags of potash. They will be applying urea potash on the SSP granules. So I'll show you the SSP granules. So these are the granules where you can see these are the hardball granules. Mungada papa. These are the hardball granules where it will release very slowly in the soil. Whenever the plant needs, it will uptake this. So the leaching will be very less due to the heavy rains. So we are going with this manure, and it also contains calcium, sulfur and phosphorus, which will be very helpful for the plants. As you have seen, the percentage is also there. It is available in the net. You can just check. So we are going with SSP granules. ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಾ ಒಂದು ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ?
ಗಿಡ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು 250 ಗ್ರಾಂ.
ಗಿಡ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
250 ಗ್ರಾಂ. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ 100 150 ಗಿಡದ ಮೇಲೆ.
ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ 250 ತನಕ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ 100, ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ 150. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು 50 grams to 70 grams ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಮತ್ತು ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. This is the very first plant of my plantation. So I'll take you today, the journey will be for the first plant to the last plant, the uniformity, as I always talk in the blogs. So here you can see, first you have to see the size. See the size here, the size of the berries. We are at July 4th and you can see the size, you can see the setting, and you can see the next notch. What we talk about the tertiaries and secondaries. So the first plant, very first plant, you can see by the gate there, that's a gate. So we are standing at the very first plant of my plantation. So every structure, so even here you can see the crop. Even here you can see the berry. What we are working this time is the shine of the bunch. You can see the greenery, the shine. So by giving the balanced nutrition and balanced NPKs, we have there's no dropping due to these heavy rains, and the crop has set very well, plus the size of the plant is very good. This is not Arabica, this is Robusta seen to our the very first plant. Now let's move to the other blocks. So as I have told you, even in this plant you can see the knots. Knots are very close by. Very close by in sense, very close by, where you don't have the space at all. So these are the signs of the champion plants, where we select by doing lot of homework, like it should be resistant to drought, they should be average crops. So we select the plants and we multiply in our own nurseries, as we are involved into a nursery business as well. So coming back, you see, even you saw here how is the setting of this plant. This is, we have planted last year, so you can just see the stem, how hard the stem is, how big it is, and the canopy of the Areca. So this greenery, this chlorophyll shows that your NPKs and secondary element of nutrition management is perfect. So let's move on to the other blocks. I'll show you the vibes where the farmers are involved, where everyone are like worried how to save the crops due to the heavy rains. So here also you can see the setting and size. This is a block in front of our bungalow, so you can just check how the size and nods and the beautiful setting. So but even in this range, we are just giving the manure because every plant will be having a craving towards the food. So at this time also, like instead of we calculating about the there is a loss of manures in terms of heavy rains, it will leach down, you select the hardball manure. Hardball manure is nothing but like where the manures are involved in a slow release process, like you have SSP granules, you have DAP granules. So these are the materials, these are the manures which will help you out for the slow release. It will take care of next 45 days. So very important. Luckily we are getting a sunshine today, a beautiful sunshine. So let's move on to the other blocks. So this is my third block. One in front of the gate, second is my bungalow block, second we have come to the third block. Here see, you can just check, as I have told you, the close by notch, very close by notch. So you can say, see the setting. See here, one problem what we have, these berries are small, these berries are like totally matured enough or it's in a process of maturity. These berries are small. These are due to the running blossom, as we are involved in a lot of irrigation, because there is undue undue cycle of rains. So as we are into irrigation, there will always be a running blossom in the plants. So this is an example of the running blossom, but you can just see the crop pattern, you can just see the setting. Nowhere there is a dropping. In our paddy fields we could see certain droppings, but in the main area of the estates, we are not feeling any dropping, but the setting and the size is beautiful. So to keep such settings, what I have observed is there are 5 parameters what we have to understand. First is giving a proper NPK plus a secondary nutrient, where secondary nutrient will help for the better setting of this kind, and NPKs are the regular stages where we have to give a minimum of 200, 250, 150 depending upon the plant size. The first factor is to boost the plant, proper NPKs and micronutrients are important. Second is to improve the soil structure. To improve the soil structure, we should enhance the scuffling, the drainage patterns inside the estate should be also perfect. There should be no water logging. So to enhance the structure of the soil. Scuffling is very important, plus akte ಮಾಡಿಸಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ, plus ಧೂಳಕ್ತೆಕ್ಕಿಂತ where scuffling ಕೊಚ್ಚಕ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ very important, where it boosts the soil microbes, which promotes soil microbes are very important in agriculture, which promotes the healthy soil. When we'll get the healthy soil, we'll get the crops like this. Our plant life cycle improves. Very important point what you people should understand is life cycle of the plant will improve. So here we should not aim at the crop will come by default, but life cycle of the plant is important in this generation, because replanting has become a very difficult task for us due to this unskilled and inefficient labor. So 3 points are finished. To the fourth point is we have to balance pH. pH balancing is very important in the soils to keep the soil healthy and to get the results like this. So fifth point is understand, we should be a doctors for our own field, and we should understand what the plants are craving for. So these are the few points where we have to keep in mind. First thing is like you should give a proper NPKs and micronutrients. Second thing, to enhance the soil structure, there should be scuffling in the soil, and the drainage system should be very neat and clean. You have to keep all the soils, plantations very hygienic. There should be no weeding. We are coming with, we are cleaning this weeding also. So here this block the weedings are all done. So keep it very hygienic because weathers are very uncertain, and there should, there will be a chances of crop dropping. So first, third point is how to keep our soil healthy, how to boost our microbes inside the soil. As I have told you, once you get into the scuffling thing, once you don't apply the unwanted molecules, high molecules, automatically the beneficial microbes and native microbes will improve. Fourth point is balancing pH is also very important to keep the life cycle of the plant plus the crop cycle, to keep it economically. So fifth, again, as I have told you, all these points are very interrelated to each other. Fifth point, as I have told you, the balance of all these 4 points is very important, and we have to be the doctors for our own field. We should understand what our plants are craving for, and we should adopt that changes in the plantation. So let's move on to the other blocks, where I will go to the Areca and the paddy fields, where I'll show you there also. I'll show you the settings of the crop plus the size of the crop. We are standing at the Areca palm. This is 5 years old. Due to our practices, it has come up to this level. Here you can see the setting, almost all 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers are there in this. You can see the setting. This is a beautiful setting. These are all the results of NPK. Here I'll show you. Here you can just check the SSP granules. So SSP granules has been applied. So SSP granules have been applied here. So this is the thing what I was telling you, that like it will release slowly according to the plant's requirement for next 45 days. So hardball manure in the rainy season is important, and manure in the rainy season is important because there will be a craving for the plant. Plant needs some kind of food in the rainy season as well. So these are the things what I wanted to show you here. So now we are moving towards our paddy fields. So come, let's move to the paddy field. Our Malnad vibes and monsoon vibes are like how to save the crops. So most of the people have a thought process in if you have Robusta and Areca, like in the rainy season you could be at the comfort zone, but no, this is a time when you have to work a lot and understand things, understand the plant, what are the requirements. So here you can see our tank, one more time, the tank here, tank is full. Tank is totally full. So these are our vibes of Malnad. It's a treat to watch the tank at the fullest level. So next I am taking to the block where we are applying the manure. So you can understand how to apply the SSP. Everyone knows it, but like we are using a method where first people will be applying SSP and behind that one more group will be there. They will be applying urea and potash. So these are the things. You can see my block here. This is a paddy field block. How green it is. Ba mungade ba. Baili. Coffee zoom madu. You can just see this is a paddy field block. You can just see the size here also. So next we are going to the Arka. Arka, you can just see the setting. This is the first time we have not. I'll just show you the setting of Arka. Now you can just see the setting here. A beautiful setting. As it's dark and it's cloudy, it's not coming here. So we'll take it at a different angle. So this is a small plant. You can just see the setting here. We are not getting an angle because it's dark. This is the first time where like we have not sprayed a Bodo spray yet because the plants are slipping and there is shortage of labor. So we were not able to spray. Now this is a better angle where you can see the setting of the Arecanut. It's on a size. We're running short of time, so we have to apply because October will start harvesting the first round. So these are the few things what we have to keep in mind. So now we are going to the block where they are applying manure. See here you can see the size of my Arecanut. See this is how the setting is. The new flowers are there. So now we are moving towards a block where we are applying the manure even in the rains. So every day there is a maturity involved in the process of the coffee bean. So we have to keep observing it and we have to make sure what exactly to be done. So as I've told you, see entire blocks of mine so these plants specially, see you can see the beautiful crop which has been set here. You can see the coffee here, the size has also come. This is the paddy field, but somewhere I am feeling this plant is lacking a nutrition. So we are trying to cover up to the nutritions where some of the plants are lacking behind because of the high bearing. So we are applying the manure even in the rains, because there will be a craving for the plant. Even plant needs food even in the rainy season. So let's go to the blocks where, see here also you can see the size. The knots, next tissues are like, next tissues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 secondaries and tertiaries are ready. So this is how we are planning. This is how we are working. And see into a Robusta combination block where you can see we are applying the manure. Our trench work here, Shopa, Bapa ilpega. This is a trench work, entire thing repeatedly. Every 8 days we are cleaning up the trench. Cleaning up trench is very important, plus there should be no weeds. We have to keep very hygienic. Setting of Arka, where we will get a better chance from here. See the bunch size, the knot size and the setting. The beautiful Tirthali tall variety, it's performing good even in this. So the trench work is important, weeding is important, setting you have seen, setting and size. So see the trench work. Trench work, there should be no waterlogging. So very important to understand that. Here you can see our young plant, which is of 6 years. You have a high bearing here. See the setting. Setting is superb. So I would request all the people who have not done the trench work, please do the trench works. So the manure pattern is going on. Manure, they're applying the manure. ಶಿವಪ್ಪ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೌಂಡ್ ಇದು ಟ್ರಂಚ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಎಷ್ಟು 3 ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಟ್ರಂಚ್ ಕೆಲಸ 3 ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? 8 ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ. ಹಾಂ 8 ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ? ಹಾಂ 8 ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ. 8 ದಿವಸಕ್ಕಾ? ಹಾಂ. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ರೌಂಡು ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಇದು ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇರೋದೀಗ? ಇದು 3ನೇ ರೌಂಡ್. 3ನೇ ರೌಂಡಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಡ್ರಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಚರಂಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಡ್ರಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಡಿಕೆ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಶೀತ ಆದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಡಿಕೆ?
ಮಳೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಚರಂಡಿ ಸೋಸಿದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಶೀತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀರು ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
ಜಾರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಜಾರುತ್ತೆ.
ಇದೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮು ನೀವು ಸ್ಪ್ರೇನೇ ಮಾಡಿಸಿರಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ?
ಅದೇ ಹತ್ತಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಜಾರ್ತಾ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಚರಂಡಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ.
ಕಾಫಿ
ನೀವು ಉದುರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂದೆ ಉದುರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಈಗ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು.
ಕಾಫಿ ಸೈಜಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಕಾಫಿ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಈಗೇನು ಉದುರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂದೆ ಉದುರ್ಬೋದು, ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚರಂಡಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು, ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು, ನೀರು ನಿಲ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ಬೇಕು.
ಈಗ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? SSP
ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸು. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ 250 SSP. ಅದು ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶಿಯಂ ಮತ್ತು ಯೂರಿಯಾ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ.
ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶಿಯಂ ಮತ್ತು ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು 100, 50, ಸಣ್ಣ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಶೀತ ಕಡೆ
ಇದು
ಓಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ SSP ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ ವ್ಯೂವರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ SSP ಹಂಗೆ ಗ್ರಾನ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು ಕಾಳು ಹಂಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ.
ಹಾಂ
ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ.
ಹಾಂ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಜನ
ರೌಂಡ್ಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ SSP ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು
ಫಸ್ಟ್ SSP ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋರು ಹಾಕೋತಾರ?
2 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಒಬ್ರು SSP ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಒಬ್ರು ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಜೋಡಿ
ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸಾಲಿಗೆ? ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನೀರು ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ?
ನೀರಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ SSP ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಒಂದೇ ಸರ್ತಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
ನೀರಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನೀರಾಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಸಪ್ರೇಟು ಜೋಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಇವನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಮ್ಯಾನು, ಇನ್ನು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಕ್ಕು ಇನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬೇಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್. Beautiful setting of Arka. These are all the champion plants. Okay. ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀರಾ? ಹಾಕ್ಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇಗ. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕ್ಸಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಳಿಸಿ. ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. SSP ಗ್ರಾನ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಎಸ್. This is the method where you have to keep in mind that like how to apply SSP ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಗ್ಲ ಹಾಕಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಮ್ಮ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಮ್ಮ, ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳಿ.
ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ಕರ್ಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಮಾಡ್ದಾ?
ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಫಸ್ಟು SSP ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. SSP ಹಾಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಈ ಥರ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಮಳೆ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಬಂದು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಗೊಬ್ಬರಗಳು ಈ ತರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಗ ಕರ್ಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಇದು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ತರ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಸುತ್ತ ಫಸ್ಟು SSP ಹಾಕಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು.
ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ.
ಈ ಥರ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ SSP ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಈ ಥರ ಹಾಕೊಂಡೋದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಕಾಳಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಅದು ಆಳವಾಗಿ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ.
ಅಡಿಕೆಗೂ ಸೇಮಾ?
ಅಡಿಕೆಗೂ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು.
ಓಕೆ ಸರಿ.
ಬೇರೆ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಅಡಿಕೆಗೂ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು.
ಸೊ ವೈ ಐ ಆಸ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಯು ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ SSP ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶು ನೀವು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀರಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ SSP ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆನೇ ಯೂರಿಯಾ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕೋರು ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದರಿಂದ ವೇರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ದ ವಾಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೆನ್ಯೂರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ರೇನಿ ಸೀಸನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ in the rainy season we give a concentration of the hard ball manures. So I have seen the results in this, so I am just giving you raw information about it, no filters. So now next we are going to our new block which is of planted in the year 2019 February 27th. So there you can see the results, why I give lot of importance to soil, the health of soil, pH, and as I've told you the points which I've told you, the NPKs, micronutrients. First point is NPKs and micronutrients. Second point is scuffling and trunches. Third point is loading of microbes due to the scuffling and trunches. Fourth point, which is interrelated, again we should be a doctors for our own field and understand what is the craving of the plant. So these are the few things what we have to analyze ourselves and go through it. So now we are going to the plot which is of somewhere close to 5 to 6 years, which was planted in the year 2019 February 27, 28, where the organic carbon of the soil was 0, but I didn't use much of the chemicals or much of the high molecules. I gave a lot of time to soil to recorrect itself, because certain things ಈಗ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಐ ಮೀನ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮಿ ಅ ಮೆಸೇಜ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಡಿಕೆಗೆ ಲೀವ್ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಹಳದಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ನೀವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. if it didn't recover, then you use the sprays and other molecules, because nature should correct by itself. We can't take lot of things under our hands, because if we start using lot of high dosage of molecules, it will create problems. We have to keep the basic things on a proper note. Fifth year block which was planted in the year 2019, February 27, 28. So this is how the block is. Here we have come up with a combination of Areca and C into R. Now here this soil was totally excavated from the tank which I have made. I have shown you other videos of mine. So he excavated the soil ali, the organic carbon was 0. So but I made sure it develops, it develops the microbes by itself. The beneficial microbes tanagi it will multiply when your parameters are perfect, when your basics are right. So here you can see the crop in this plant. You can just check the crop. This is how the crops are. The size, the berries, very important. The shine in the green, where most of the people today who are into specialty coffee wants the high quality seeds, high quality coffee. So you have to look after this also. This is a genuine champion material plant which has been multiplied in our own estate by the mother seeds, and we have used it. See here, this is how the patterns are. This is almost a 5th year plant. A baby Areca. This time we have got the flowers, 2-3 flowers, but setting is bad due to the high temperatures. So our failures also we have to accept it. We couldn't bring the temperatures down, though we have sprinkled 5 to 6 times this block. Now you can just check the crop here. You can see the plant, how healthy it is. The very important thing is the tertiaries, the secondaries, the crop patterns. Oh shit. The crop patterns. The Robusta will be very sensitive. You have to be very careful while handling the plants in, especially in the rainy season. Now this got damaged. So this is how it is. All these are champion materials. Like I always used to tell the champion materials, because if entire estate is uniform, then only you can achieve your goals and objectives. If your NPKs are right, if your nutrients are right, if your nutrition management is right, then by default we'll get the crops. So this is how the pattern is. This is a block of 1500 plants where you can see the crop setting. This time we have in 430 Arecanut plants we have this kind of setting. So I was talking about the scuffling. ಇದು ಮುಳ್ಕುಂಟಾಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಅಕ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಿಸಿರೋದು. ಅಕ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಈವನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರೇನಿ ಸೀಸನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ದಿಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಮೆನ್ಯೂರ್ ಡ್ರಂಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ನೈಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ scuffling. So we have come to the next block. Here in this 1500 C/R and 1500 Arecanut block, we are just going to the next block here. You can see the crop pattern, the size, the maturity of the bean. So we have multiplied lot of this C/R seed material. We have made it in the nursery. People who are interested, they can come and buy from our farm gate nursery C/R plants. Tertiaries and secondaries are important in the plant for the next year. So this you people should keep in mind. C/R plant, knot size, the shine of the green bean. July 4th, size matters a lot. On July 4th, it's not an Arabica plant, it's a Robusta plant. Just keep in mind, nutrition management, NPKs should be perfect, should be basic. Once you concentrate on basic, all the results you get here. And the genetic mother seeds are very important. So these are the things what you have to keep in mind. Just see the structure of the plant. Beautiful. Treat to watch. You can see the series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next year, namge crop idralli ready aito. The only thing is nutrition management and water management should be perfect. So this is how it is. This plant also you can see all genuine C/R materials where we have delivered to lot of planters, where we have multiplied in our own estate. Here you can see it. Beautiful. Even here you can see it. Come, next we'll go to our tank. Cleaning ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. Finally, we have reached the end point of my estate, where we have a beautiful tank. Ide nama monsoon vibes, ide nama Malnad vibes. A treat to watch, a water tank full of water. A treat to watch the grass, the greenery. Grass talapa. So, what I have explained you in this video is third round of manure is very important in this rainy season. What we are going with SSP granules, not powder. And why SSP granules? Because it's a slow release. It has micronutrients plus calcium, sulfur and phosphorus, which is very important for both. I am talking about C/R and Arecanut, only these two crops. So this is very important manure for this crops, where it will be a slow release in this heavy rains as well, because plants ಗೆ ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲೂ there will be a craving for the plant, they need a food. So this is what I just wanted to give you a glimpse of my estate, where a size, bunch nods, manure patterns, how to apply SSP, urea, potash, and what are the 4 to 5 points what I have told you about the management of NPK and micronutrient, the management of loading of microbial activity due to scuffling and drainage system should be perfect, soil health, pH. So all these are interconnected. At last, finally, I just wanted to tell you people is we have to give 90% of the credit for our best crops to the soil. We can't take that credit. If your soil is healthy, then your crops are all on the perfect note. So 90% of the credit for the good crops and the good plantation should go to the soil. So don't pollute the soil with the higher molecules. Just keep it simple and clear and precise, so that when the soil is healthy, our crops, our plantation, life cycle of the plant will be on the toes. Concentrate on basics. Let's meet on the next blog. Agronomy Solutions is all about agriculture is our culture. Please do comment on our status to understand better if any queries are there, or like if I am doing right or wrong, because I am not a master in this. Every day is a learning process. So I need your feedback, I need your comments. Please, people who have not subscribed my channel, please go and subscribe my channel. Give me, I need your support. Keep liking it, keep sharing it. Thank you one and all. Let's meet on the next blog. Agronomy Solutions is all about agriculture is our culture. Thank you.